Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video. It has been quite some time since I've sat down and decided to make a video, and because I didn't want to get bored with myself talking, we are here with another guest. Welcome, Guardian of Exile.
Hello there.
He is going to be discussing some skins with me today, and we're going to be choosing our thoughts on some skins that I have laid out here for you guys on this little tier list. I'm going to be giving my honest opinion. He's going to be getting his honest opinion, and we're going to merge our opinions together and fit them into whatever tier we both agree with. If we don't agree with a specific tier, let's say I chose B, he chose D, I will place it in the C category because that is between both of what we thought. So, for this, we are going to start off with the Adeline skin. The Adeline skin, actually, I'm going to pull up a photo here for Chris so that he can, yeah, I'll just do Fortnite Adeline. I'm going to pull up a skin so that Chris can see the full skin in all of its glory, so you know what I'm talking about.
Alrighty.
So, that is Adeline.
First thing, I definitely like the color scheme. Personally, my favorite color scheme is green and black. So that's already looking promising to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't look like your typical, like copy paste of another skin from what I'm seeing. It does look different. It looks unique, especially the clothing.
I definitely can agree there. The face structure is very unique, and it's not one that I've seen that has been created on other skins. So it's definitely, you can tell that they put a lot of effort into this one because they made the face so unique. I like the touch of adding the glasses with like the little green and silver part on the side, the little like translucent visor above the head. That's also really cool. And it actually kind of looks like the hat and the hood almost have like a barcode type of scheme on the side. So that's really interesting. But personally for this skin, I kind of want to say it's B tier. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree, B.
B? All right.
Yeah.
Adeline is definitely B tier. It's not perfect, but it's definitely one of the better sides or the better skins that they've added this season. The next one on the list is Anthea. So we're going to go and look at a picture of Anthea. What's your thoughts?
I do like the outfit. The outfit's pretty cool. Nothing not as far as I've seen, I haven't seen anything like this before. So I think it's pretty unique on that part. That second part there, is that her second style or something?
Yes,
It looks comic-y.
That second style is actually kind of like one of those cell shaded type styles, like with Borderlands. It's one of those kinds of things. It's to make it look like more of like a fantasy comic in a sense.
Okay. Yeah, I do like that type of style. Personally, it hurts my eyes when I see it in gameplay because it's not the same style as the game, but that's just me. I think the idea behind it is a very interesting one. I know they did something similar with a Miles Morales suit in Spider-Man Miles Morales, where it was the Into the Spider-Verse suit. It was a little hard in the eyes, but it still, to me, it looked really cool and genuine.
Definitely. And there's actually another one I'm going to look up here for you as well. This is actually the male counterpart called Moro, and he has the same exact style.
Okay. I do like that. Same thing. Outfit he looks definitely like a superhero. So if they were trying to pull that
fits
off
perfectly with this season. So
that's yeah. Thing. I do like that.
So,
reminds me of season 4 kind of with Carbide and all that.
Definitely. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to discuss the male or the female and then the male. So for Anthea, what do you think for a tier? Because personally, I do like how it's unique and it's got a cool concept behind it, but I definitely feel like they could have made the face and the hair a little bit better. It doesn't really look that great in my opinion. I'd probably put that as like a D tier.
Interesting, because I was going to put that as a C tier.
Okay.
I personally did feel that was a better as a C, but I'll leave the call up to you.
Yeah, we'll put it at C. I'm not too fond of it just because of the facial structure and the hair, but it's definitely a good concept. And what about Moro?
I would say a B.
A B? Okay, I can
Yeah.
definitely agree with B. He was definitely a better designed character and probably one of the best skins that I could have got my hands on this season. I didn't buy it because I didn't have enough for it, but if it came down to me only being able to buy a certain select items of the season, Moro would definitely be one of my top choices.
Hmm.
But Anthea, which was previously named Hyacinth, she's, I don't know, it's just, it doesn't really appeal to me. All right, so the next one is actually in a pack, so we're going to review all three of them. This skin is called Arachne Couture. Or, well, that's a better skin image. Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, just the headpiece. Okay.
yeah. This one, no joke, I'm thinking a solid F tier because like they they showed it in the featured art as looking so cool. Like this actually looks kind of cool. And you look at it and it's like, okay, well, that's very well designed and it doesn't look that bad. But then you look at it in game and it's like, what have they done? What is this monstrosity?
Yeah. Here, go back to that group picture with all of them. Um, like the middle and the right one, I like them. The left one is like meh. I'm kind of getting Charlie's Angels vibes from this, or it's kind of like a riff off of Harley Quinn in a way.
Mm,
That's kind of like what I'm getting here. Um, they're trying to be like badass, yet they're still trying to be like really cool of everything.
mm-hmm.
Um, I'd give it probably because the left one, they personally all of them, I give them all a D tier.
Yeah.
Like they don't really look that solid. I wouldn't look twice at this skin. I'd literally look at it and just forget all about it.
Yeah, I definitely think, like, for me, just because of how bad it looks in game, I would have given it an F tier.
Especially that smile,
Yeah,
man.
and to make matters worse, that's literally the same face structure that they used for the one on the far right. They're both the same skin model, just different hair and different clothing.
Okay.
And the middle one is the only one that looks different because the middle one is supposed to be, you know, that vampire skin, Dusk, the one that was released in the
Mm-hmm.
season 6 battle pass, that's supposed to be a revamp of her.
Yeah, it's a
But
little
the
weird.
other two, the one on the left is Arachne and the one on the right is supposed to be Dark Bomber. But
Okay.
Arachne and Dark Bomber have the same skin face, so it's like, I don't know, they could have done this so much better in my opinion.
Oh yeah, they definitely could have.
Yeah, so you said you want to give Arachne Couture a D tier?
I'd give them all D tier personally.
All right, I can definitely agree with that. Yeah, they definitely they had a great concept, and the fact that that was actually all three of these skins were concept skins that were sent out by another Fortnite player. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really think that they did it as well as they could have. They definitely could have spent a little bit more time making them at least look decent in game. I feel like they just they wanted to hype up the featured pose and make it look cool in the featured pose, and then you get them in game and it's like, oh no.
Oh
What
yeah,
have they done?
that's like a common trick. They're gonna always make it look like it's like really enticing. It's gonna look really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
something that anyone's gonna want. But then once you actually see it, it's like, wow, I just got fooled big time.
Yeah, and that's why I always wait for skins to come out so that I know what they look like in game before I actually commit to buying one. Like
Was
even
it
with
like was it a V-Buck pack or was it like a
yes,
money
it
pack?
was a V-Buck pack. It was like 2,400 or something like that for all three.
So could you technically? I mean, granted, that's a good deal for legendary quality.
And it comes
'Cause-
with 3 pickaxes too.
Yes, I mean you're getting your money's worth out of it.
Mhm.
It's just the design is just they look too similar in my opinion.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just it's too bland. I get this. It's like spider based, but still.
Mhm.
It's not something that I would agree with.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. We're gonna go to a Halloween skin. This one is actually called Baba Yaga. This was released in the files as a skin ID back in Chapter 2, Season 1, but it never actually made its appearance until this season's Fortnitemares. So personally, just because of how unique this is and the concept of how well they did it, personally, I think Baba Yaga is like very high up A tier.
Yeah, it's definitely, we've never seen the skin like it. I don't know an old lady skin. It was
Yeah.
like I imagine it's like a witch doctor.
And they
And
fully animated the back bling too. That crow that's in the back bling is fully animated.
yeah, that's A for effort on that one.
Yeah.
They definitely went all out with the designing and actually animating part to make it
And
look genuine.
and the set that they brought with it, like her glider is like a miniature hut. Like it's literally a hut that you can like hang down off of, and it puffs out this smoke and stuff like that. And she's got her
Looking at
own,
witch doctor.
her pickaxe is it's literally a witch's broom. So it's
Okay.
I really do like the skin. It was very well made.
I
So,
agree. I would give it a A probably.
yeah, so A tier for Baba Yaga. Now, this is actually going to be, we're going to quickly just go over all of these superhero skins because, man, those superhero skins were yeesh. Some of them were good, some of them were bad. So let's look at the first one. Backlash is the first superhero skin. So this is fully customizable. You can have whatever color you want. You can have whatever hat you want. The hair can be different.
Really?
So this is actually a better look at some of the customization. You see that you got different skin colors. You have different hair tint colors. You can change the emoticon on their chest to whatever emoticon that you currently have owned. Sometimes it glitches out a little bit and doesn't say that you can put every emoticon you own on it, but you actually have to favorite whatever emoticon you want, and then it puts it up to the top. So you can use every emoticon you have on these skins. And they fully allow you to customize your skin color, your hair tint, the buckle, the different patterns. Like your suit could be entirely red if you want it, or it could be like it right now it's green and silver, and it's got like that special texture on it too to make it kind of like leather almost. And they allow those different types of textures as well. So personally, I think the concept of the skins were amazing and they did a very good job, but specific models, in my opinion, weren't that great. Like for this one, Backlash in general, I feel like was kind of like a C tier for me.
I would give it an S tier for the creativity behind it. I think having a skin that's fully customizable like this is very cool. It kind of reminds me of the banner the item set where you can have like your emblem on like the cape and stuff. I thought that was very cool because I bought the cape for that reason because of how customizable it was.
And
I don't know, the fact of having a customizable skin that is this depth is pretty I like it. It gives each one is different. It's unique to the person wearing it. So I'd give it a B.
Okay. And this is another skin too. This is Hunter. He actually looks very similar to Green Lantern. This is yet another skin. You can customize the hair, you can customize the mask, the eye color, the emoticon that's on the chest, the pattern, the style, the texture. So there's, I think if I'm not mistaken, there's 5 male and 5, no, there's 4 male and 4 female.
Are they all the same?
Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Skin?
No, there's different skins. Actually, this is it right here. There's 5 male, 5 female. So there's Hunter, Hypersonic, Blastoff, Wanderlust, the Mighty Volt, Dynamo Dancer, Backlash, Firebrand, Polarity, and Joltara.
So they're all like this, correct?
Yes, and they are legendary rarity. However, they cost 1,800. So they are not the $20 skin that you would think they would be by legendary rarity, but they actually come with each individual character that has a emoticon on their chest. Those emoticons actually come with their skin when you buy them. So like Wanderlust, you get the duck. Mighty Volt, you get the red cyclone. And Hypersonic, you get like the dog and bone. So there's different emoticons that are given with each skin.
Okay. Um. Man, there's a lot of them. My goodness.
Yeah.
10.
This is why personally I felt like Backlash was one of the lower tier ones, because looking at all of these, it doesn't really compare to some of them because of how cool they can look. Like Hunter, in my opinion, Hunter and Joltara are probably my favorites out of the entirety of the superheroes because they look really like superheroes. The others just kind of like, okay, they're trying a little too hard here to make a superhero look cool.
Nah, see, I like my favorite two are Hunter and Polarity. Oh, technically, I like Mighty Volt and Polarity for their costume design color scheme because Mighty Volt reminds me of Black Lightning, and Polarity reminds me of Batgirl.
I
So I
definitely
mean, a lot.
agree. Mighty Volt and Polarity are really cool looking.
Yeah, I think they're really nice, but my favorite color scheme wise are Hunter and Backlash. I don't know. I do like the green they have on them. I think it's a very nice one, but I don't know. I mean, seeing how it is, most of them are between. It's literally a B and a C tier between some of them, like Mighty Volt, Hunter, like Backlash, Polarity, and Joltara. Those five would be, or maybe I think it was only four, but five of them would be B, and the rest of them would be C because they're meh. Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, I kind of want to place Blastoff and Wanderlust at a low tier because I don't know, just the skin style. Like I don't know if it's just because of the featured color and pose and like uh just the color scheme that they have on them for featured, or if it's just because I don't really like the faces that they put on them. I don't know. I feel like Blastoff and Wanderlust are like my lower tier of all the superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. So what do you want to place? We'll start off in order. We'll go by Hunter first. So for Hunter, what do you want to place him?
Because I'd say B.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm thinking a bit of an A tier, but
I'll let you call that one.
I'll place him at B.
Okay.
The next one is Hypersonic. So it's this guy.
I'd give him a C personally.
Okay, I agree there. The next one is Blastoff. I personally think C.
Yeah, I think C as well.
And then Wanderlust is the next. I'm thinking C as well.
Yeah.
Mighty Volts, I'm going to say, again, I think similarly to Hunter, I feel like Mighty Volt is more of an A in my opinion, but
because I thought Mighty Volt was the best designed out of the males, so I would say A as well.
Okay. So we're both in agreement. Mighty Volt's an A.
Mighty Volt was a very good one.
Yes. Dynamo Dancer, I personally think a B.
Yeah, B. She reminds me of Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm giving her the B just for that sole reason. Because I like Captain Marvel.
And then Backlash, I'll go with whatever you choose here because I was very biased.
We'll give her a B.
Okay. B for Backlash.
Oh, yeah.
The next one is Firebrand.
Kind of give it a C.
All right. And then Polarity, aka Batgirl.
I'd give that a B or an A. Because I think, like I said, she was really reminds me a lot of Batgirl, and I am being biased here, but I understand Epic can't do all the deals with the characters, but it's still a nice similarity between them.
Yeah. Let's go B for Batgirl. And then, of course, the last one, which I found one of my favorites of the bunch, which was Joltara.
I'll let you call this one. I'd give her a C personally, but I'll let you decide.
Yeah, I can see your reasoning behind that. So, yeah, we'll go C for Jiltara. All right, so the next one. This one actually has not released yet. This is literally a reskin of 2 different types of skins. It's called Backslider. Yeah, that's what I thought. Definitely
Reskins are, in my opinion, reskins will be an automatic F, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because they should have been a style. It shouldn't have been a skin. Granted, that's just epic, and look, that's their tactic. It's like, oh, look at this brand new skin. Oh my gosh, she looks so like tough. She's ready to fight anyone. I'm like, well, it's the same as all the other skins. What's different? The color scheme and the symbol. I mean, yeah, big F.
Yeah, and you can see definitely the similarity here. This is the same pose, even.
It's the face, the same face.
It's the same pose, the same face, and that's not it either. Whiplash was the first. The second was Slingshot. It's literally, I mean, that one's a bit of a different face, but it's literally the same exact thing, and it's just why Fortnite?
I put them back a grade. Wow, I don't know if there's anything lower than F.
That one hasn't released yet, but
what, a suspension? I'd give them a suspension for that one. Wow, that's literally copy and paste.
When it does release, it's going to be 800 V-Bucks. So
that's a waste. That should be like free.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so the next one, there's actually 5 different versions of these skins. And for some reason, I don't know why they're not on the tier list. But I guess we'll go with the one that's being shown here. Rem Raider. These have not released yet either. There's 3 selectable styles. These were created by a very well-known concept artist on Twitter by the name of Sharktoofs. He actually created the Boxy and Boxer skins, as well as he also created the Cozy and Comfy Chomps outfits.
Now, this isn't a reskin, is it?
No,
this is a custom.
This was actually designed based off of, there was a skin, I'll look up Fortnite K-pop skin. There was a skin in the files listed under K-pop, and it was never released, and it was actually changed to Iconic. This was the original skin. And they got rid of this outfit and replaced it with Iconic. And then the concept artist Sharktoofs decided, hey, why not bring back that design, except let's give them an anglerfish style and like a Durburger or tomato head type style. And
I like we have that fish one back there. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. And that's how they created this. But they didn't just make it one, they made 5 of these. So there's Rem Raider, there's Nappin Captain, there's, what are some other names? I'm drawing a blank, but there's basically 5 of them, all with the different face but the same exact styles. So I guess this would be answering for all 5, considering there's only one on the tier list.
I give them personally C.
Mm-hmm. I do like, however, the concept that I like the idea that this was a concept skin and was brought into the game. But oh, this is actually here. This is the original concept art.
Oh, okay.
So he did create all 3 styles, and personally, I do think it's cool. And I especially like how on the angler skin, the mask has a different kind of style to it, and it looks like teeth.
Yeah, and I personally, that fish one's probably the nicest out of the bunch.
Mm-hmm. And I think if I was to get the skin, I would probably rock that style out of all of them.
Yeah, I would only rock the fish one.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, if that skin was on the tier, I'd give that a B, and all the others a C. But for the sake of that, it is only the one variant, and there'd be what you said. There was like 5 variants of this skin, right? Or
There's
5 styles.
5 different skins, all each having 3 different styles.
Okay.
So there is a skin. So this is Rem Raider right here, and it comes with all 3 of these outfits, all 3 of these styles. And then there's
Okay.
4 other skins that have the exact same 3 styles, but a different face.
I'd give it a C
Okay.
because yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I feel like the skin itself would have been amazing as a standalone character, but to have to make it 5 times,
Mhm.
kind of ruined it a little bit for me. But all in all, Sharktooths did a really good job redesigning it and coming up with like the angler style and everything. That was perfect. I really do like that. All right, so the next one, we're actually going into Marvel territory. This is the Black Widow snowsuit, the brand new outfit that actually looks like Black Widow for once. What's your thoughts?
So it's not a reskin, so I'm not going to give it an F.
Mm-hmm.
But I was annoyed that when they released it, it wasn't a style. It wasn't because I bought Black Widow when it came out with Thanos and Star-Lord. So I felt a little annoyed at the time when they're like, "Hey, we're gonna, make another Black Widow skin," and it's not even like I granted it is a whole other model and the face is different and the hair and everything, the outfit. I
Mm-hmm.
just wish maybe they would have let previous owners just get it, or it should have been a style, in my opinion, and previous owners of the skin got the style for free or for a discounted price.
Mm-hmm.
To charge more money for the same character just in a different look was pretty scummy in my territory, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
And the
Um,
way things are looking, it doesn't seem like they're actually going to bring back those older variants, like the older Star Lord and the older Black Widow. I don't think they're coming back.
Interesting. Surprised they're doing that.
Yeah, because if they wanted to bring them back, they could have. I mean, just look at the amount of stuff we have in the shop right now. For the past, like, what, 2 weeks, we've had Marvel stuff, a whole selection of Marvel stuff from every single Marvel character just sitting in the shop, just every single day. So they definitely could have. It would have been nice if they did, but this skin in
Yeah,
general, I definitely have to agree with you. I love how they made it. I love how it turned out, but they just they really should have given at least some sort of compensation in a sense to the people who bought the original Black Widow outfit, because that was an outfit. It wasn't the real deal. This is the real deal.
yeah, they kind of, all the previous buyers, they kind of they screwed them over. You're like, you want the real Black Widow, you gotta, give us a little more of that green. And it's like, but I gave money for the last one.
Mm-hmm. And
I
they redesigned
yeah.
the pickaxe too. Like with the Black Widow outfit that was released first, they gave a pickaxe called the Widow, or I think it was like the Widow's Fang or something like that. It's actually right here. It was the taser pick, and that was the original pickaxe. But now they have the dual pickaxes, which are literally the same exact thing, just a little bit more detailed. So
Yeah, no, I think, like I said, they did everyone dirty with that.
yeah,
And
so
it's, I guess veteran players who paid money got, they don't seem to care for much as that. It might have been something with Disney, and maybe I'm just, pointing fingers at the wrong company because Disney has their fair share of issues with that. But yes, I
mhm.
personally, for the skin, uh, F, I mean, F for the money, but overall, I'd give it a B.
Okay, I can definitely agree there. I was gonna give it a B in my opinion. Um,
Oh, geez, Blade.
yeah,
Oh,
Blade.
forgot about Blade.
So Blade, he
It's a pretty forgettable
was.
skin.
I actually really like how it turned out. Not gonna lie, the fact that it has a back bling that also works as a pickaxe was a really cool touch.
Yeah,
Um, the Dayflyer glider, the Daywalker's kata emote, it all worked very well with the outfit, and I have to say this is probably one of my favorite Marvel outfits that they released this season. So,
mm,
I mean, notice I said one of. I definitely have better favorites, but
yes.
this was, in my opinion, out of the 3 that I really enjoyed this season, this was among the 3, probably third place. So
Yeah, no, because I watched the first Blade movie. I'm trying to watch the other Blade movies,
mhm.
and they definitely got the costume on point and the sword. And I don't really read the comics, even though I would love to one day. I thought Blade was a very cool character for being a vampire hunter. Um, but yeah, the style was on point. The blade was on point. The fact it turned into a pickaxe, because that definitely seems, it gives it a more of a unique appearance. Like I instead of just taking out the pickaxes from the side, they're like, well, bam, here's a sword. Like I'm gonna slice through this tree.
Mhm.
Uh, definitely a B. It's definitely ranging into A territory though.
Yeah, I have to agree. This is why I'm placing it down at like third place because like they did it really well, but it's still. I feel like it had a little bit more potential with it in a sense.
I definitely think the face was a little off.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just me.
It looks a
I
little
just don't
bit more like
recognize it.
GI Joe.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, the next one is another pack. So this is actually going to be answering for 4 different skins. This is the Skull Squad pack. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, these are reskins.
Immediate F.
Yeah, this is literally Skull Trooper,
Literally, they're
but
the
on
same.
different
They're just
skins.
reskinned. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, yeah. F.
so I
Sorry.
agree there. F for all of these. It's I just don't understand why they do that.
They
And
could have literally given it a discount for previous owners,
mhm,
or give this style for free. Just re-release the skin, maybe a bundle. Entice if all the styles. If you had one character who had all, like, think of Fish Stick. Fish Stick actually enticed me because not only did Fish Stick have so many styles with the VR and the World Championship thing, it
mhm,
made me want to buy it because it was customizable with what it looked like. With
mhm.
this, it's like I gotta give more money for the same skin, just different colors. Like,
Yeah,
no way, Jose. You're never gonna catch me doing that
they
because I think
definitely
that's scummy.
they definitely should not have made this a pack. I definitely think that they could have added these as selectable styles for each skin. Like Ravage. This could have been Bone Ravage could have been a style. The Skull Squad leader could have been a style for Cuddle Team leader. And this Skelefish could have been obviously Fish Stick, but with a style. And Durburger, Beef Boss, that rather than calling him Bone Boss, let's have a new style. It's not that hard to make selectable styles for skins. And they just really want
They want
to,
your money. They want my
yeah.
money. They want little Timmy's money.
And
They want old man Joe's money. They want everyone's money.
well, it's very, it works. Like they're definitely doing it well, and they're
Oh, I
getting a
mean,
lot
yeah,
of
look
money
at
from
them.
it.
They're giving away free games, like 1 or 2 free games a week, and some of these are like $30 games for free.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how much did that pay? Imagine how much they had to pay Marvel for this collab and Aquaman
Mm-hmm.
for DC. Like, oh my gosh, like
And while I
it's a lot.
definitely don't like these kinds of things to be happening, overall, it works, and I still consider Fortnite to be one of the better games that I've played in my life. But
Fortnite is succeeding financially. I
and
have to give it that. They are the game is more attracted, is more made towards the younger audience because they don't understand the value of a dollar yet. Once they get older, they'll realize, like, wow, I dropped so much money. I mean, look at me. I dropped so much money on Destiny 1. Like, and that was when I was like 14 or
mhm,
like 15, however old I was then. So I didn't understand the value of a dollar, but they're definitely getting the audience to give them money. I'll say that much.
yeah. All right, the next one. This one also hasn't released yet. It's kind of, we're not sure yet what kind of skin this is going to be for. We're not sure if this is going to be purchasable or if this is going to be a PS5 exclusive. It actually has a back bling that has the PlayStation icons, like the button icons on it. So
Oh, that's probably a PlayStation skin then.
it's definitely going to be something with PlayStation. We just don't know if it's a celebration pack or if it's an exclusive with the 5. But personally,
Um,
I think this skin's kind of like B tier in my opinion.
I'd
Just
give it a
because
D tier personally.
really. Okay.
Yes, because um, one, I am not a fan of the color. The color's nice. Don't get me wrong. I think the skin's very genuine.
Mhm.
I'm not a fan for exclusivity. I
True.
think that is something everyone talks about. And no one seems to talk about it as much because everyone's like, oh, the console wars and everything. Console wars have been dead for years. I mean, the console wars are literally it's nothing important, but exclusivity is something people should be talking about with this
Mhm.
type of stuff. Like, what how much money does PlayStation have to give to get this skin on Fortnite? You know, someone who's an Xbox user like myself, or I am Xbox and PC. You know, I don't want to have to spend money to get this skin on PlayStation Plus. Like for me, 5 or however much it is now, because I know they raised their pricing scheme with PlayStation. It doesn't it's not worth it to me. You know, as someone who has a PS4 but doesn't use it as often, like you're not gonna make me buy the skin
Mhm. Yeah,
or
and
buy the membership for the skin. My
I can
bad.
definitely agree there. I don't really like the exclusivity, especially when it comes to things that look really cool, because they always make the cool looking ones exclusives. And
Mm-hmm.
there's there's definitely a lot of ones that are not cool looking and they get stuck as exclusive, which those ones I don't mind because then people are like, "Oh, well, who wants that?" I mean,
Mm-hmm.
obviously there's a lot of people that wanted the Wonder skin back when that was an exclusive to whatever I think it was Honor phone. That was an exclusive and it was literally a reskin of I think what's her name? The Shadow Ops, I think. It was like a really old season 4 outfit. It was a reskin of that, just like blue and green and purple. And
Oh, this is a reskin.
this one
Or
isn't. No, the
my bad,
Wonder was.
I
The
misheard.
Wonder skin was.
Oh, Wonder.
This one
Okay,
is
gotcha.
unique. This is we've never
Okay.
seen this before.
Okay. Well, I mean, I gave I gave D, you gave B, so it's a C then.
Yeah, let's do C. All right, now this one I'm gonna mention the two because they came in a bundle. We're gonna start off with Cobb. This is Peely, but corn.
Oh, automatic F. Is it a reskin? It looks like a reskin. It just
Honestly,
looks.
I thought this was a pretty funny concept. I didn't mind it.
Wait a sec. Wait, this name is Cobb.
Yeah.
It's not Peely.
No, it's corn, but designed like Peely was. And he has actually a customizable reactive style where he pops over time and he has Elvis hair out of popcorn. So,
So to me it looks like a reskin, but I know it's not a reskin
mm,
because Peely was a banana. This
yeah.
is a corn. This is a corn.
And I
I
definitely think this is a pretty funny concept.
It's definitely I like the reactive. I like how with Peely when you were alive longer, the banana would get I think it was blacker if I'm correct. I forget
Yeah,
what happened
he
to
would get
Peely.
more ripe.
Right, that's the
Or
correct
actually,
word here.
he started off ripe, and then over time he would start getting old and brown.
Yes,
And
that's what it was.
this skin, he reacts to heat. So I don't know if it's eliminations or if the longer he survives, his hair starts to pop like popcorn. But I know that he
Oh,
has that reactive ability.
maybe it's like kill based because when you're on a kill streak, you're hot, like you're on fire.
Yeah, you're sweating.
So it's probably getting hot in there, and that guy's making popcorn on me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd give that a B probably.
Yeah, I can agree. Definitely. Really good concept, in my opinion. And it was very well designed. And this one actually came in a bundle with mincemeat. And man, this could have passed off as a Halloween skin. Because this one
Is that
was.
apple pie?
This
What is
is.
that?
It's meat pie.
Meat pie?
Meat pie. And
Dude, that looks disgusting.
I know. This is scary looking. But
Oh my,
again,
this is.
this was very well thought out and very well designed. And personally, I think that this could have been B tier as well.
Oh
Because,
my
like, they
gosh.
have the
Oh.
flies flying around the head. I mean, on this picture, you see this is the entire set. His back bling is a bowl of meat, like liquid meat, and a hand that's using a whisk to stir itself.
This is disgusting to look at. Oh my, give it a B. B and move on. Wow.
Yeah.
It got me a little. Oh wow. Okay.
It was weird. It was weird. All right, so the next one is another pack. They released a lot of packs this season. This is the Corrupted Legends.
Wasn't this a reskin one too?
These were reskins. However, they were black and white versions of skins that had the same corrupted effect that 8-Ball had from Chapter 2,
Oh,
Season 1. And the difference is you can actually select on a slider how corrupted you want the skins to be.
that's
So
that
I
is pretty cool.
I thought that was a really cool concept. And I have to say, this is definitely B tier in my opinion, because not only did they bring back 3 skins that at the time were not ever reskinned and were probably among one of the best. Arachne and Shogun are both 20 V-Buck, or not 20 V-Buck. Arachne and Shogun are both $20 skins. Insight, however, is a $12 skin. But together in this pack, this was only $24.
Okay, so the economic value, it's a plus. The fact it's the fact it's a reskin, I'm gonna be honest, it is a negative. Normally, I give that an automatic F.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact, like you said, it's the first reskin, and they did something as unique as the corrupted feature, which you can change how corrupted it is. That is the only thing nullifying the automatic F. I'd give that a C. Definitely,
C
I
for
like the
corrupted.
white and the blackness of the skin, the black and white. Definitely a C for corrupted.
Okay. All right. So that's where we're going to put them. Yeah, I definitely thought that was a really cool concept. Okay. Another thing. We're going to start off with, again, another reskin. So I think I already know your opinion here, but it's Scully, but dark.
Yeah.
So I'm...
Yikes.
To my friend FN Information who wants this skin so bad, I'm sorry, man, but I have to agree. I don't think it's all that great. So, my bad.
Reskins
but
suck.
I don't really like
I'm giving it to you straight. No one likes a reskin.
I mean, just it's cool how they're adding new styles to other skins. Like with Castor and Elmira, they just got a dark style. But this Dark Scully, if they make like, it hasn't been released yet, but if they make that a full skin and it's not a selectable style for Scully, I'm sorry, but that's just not good.
Well, yeah, no. If it was styles that was discounted, yeah, it wouldn't be enough.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's a skin, and it costs a lot of money, so no way.
Yeah.
Daredevil's
the next one. I personally didn't really think he was my favorite among them. However, he does have a comic style, which makes him look more illustrated. And the same effect also is on his glider and his pickaxes, which are the billy clubs. His back bling is also the radar, like the radar senses. So like it's a little pulsating radar thing that kind of senses when enemies are around you.
Yeah, because he has because he's blind, so I think it's like echolocation he has.
Yep.
He can like tell, he can hear it from sound, he can see from sound. That's actually almost. I give stuffing that A, stuffing that D.
I'm kind of torn between B and a C. I'm kind of more towards a B, I think.
Yeah, I'm definitely more towards B. The only thing the only thing I would make it an A is if it had the Netflix costume, because that I thought was probably the best costume we've seen for Daredevil. I think that's a really it was really nice. This just makes him look like fabric, like, it doesn't look like much. I know the horns are really cool. I do like the horns, but yeah, I'd give it a B.
Okay.
It is kind of ranging in C, but I'd settle also with the B.
And there's another thing that probably would have knocked it up to A, in my opinion, if it actually was a thing. Because his billy clubs are pickaxes, it would have made sense, because you see he has the billy clubs on the right side, like on his.
Oh, does he not grab them?
He doesn't grab them out of his holster.
Oh my gosh!
So that was something they could have done that would have been perfect, but they didn't do that, and I don't know.
Oh wait,
why.
You see that photo right below it, where it's him. You see that right there.
Yeah,
if it had
would have been perfect.
Styles, yeah, automatic A tier.
Yeah, they definitely could have done that, but I see why they're doing it the way they did, though, because this is supposed to be original Marvel comic. That's why Thor looks the way he does, because they're not basing it off the movie; they're basing it off of the originals.
Yes, but they did that for Black Widow, so why not do that for the others?
That is true. That is true.
I understand they're doing their whole they're following the comic code type of stuff, but I mean, come on, they could have done it. They can do that with the Venom from the 2018 movie. They could have done that for. I mean, Blade is pretty accurate to the movie adaptation, so I wouldn't see them doing the same with Silver Surfer. I mean, a lot of them they could have, but I am happy with what we did get.
Mm-hmm. And I agree. It's probably more along the lines of B tier. So, Doctor Doom. What's your thoughts on Doctor Doom?
I give him an A.
Definitely agree. I absolutely love his gold, silver, and hollow foil styles. They all look amazing, and there's not a single bit of his character that is not covered in the foil colors, which is really good. I really love having a fully silver, fully gold, and fully rainbow colored Doctor Doom. It was one of the best touches to that skin that I think they could have made. And while we're at it, why not talk about all the other Battle Pass skins? So Groot, again, I think he's A tier.
Yeah, he's A.
Once again,
his backpack was pretty unique. I like how Rocket came out.
Rocket being a skin, or not a skin, but a pet was cool. I really liked it. Let's see who else we got. We've got She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk was. I give it. It's B or an A. I mean,
I kind of want to say more along the lines of B, mainly because they don't give you the option to play as only She-Hulk. They make you do the interactive built-in emote in order to turn into She-Hulk.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I didn't like about that. So I'm personally going to put it as B.
Okay. I agree with that.
And then another outfit, we got Mystique.
I give that an A.
Definitely.
That emote was definitely unique.
Yeah.
Really can trip up someone.
And it's cool because, like, now, as long as you have Mystique, let's say that there's a person out there that has a skin that you really want to try that you don't know if you want to get. Like, when a new skin comes out on Item Shop Day, all you have to do is find and eliminate a player in Team Rumble that has that same skin, and then you can turn into it and be able to play as it and know what it's like to have that skin. So that's awesome because that makes it so much better as a player to not have to spend money to know whether you like how a skin would look in game. I really do think that at some point in the future, they should add some sort of feature where you can test a skin for a certain amount of time in game to see whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
That would definitely make skin purchasing so much better. And then let's see what else we got for character. Storm. We got Storm. Personally, I want to say
give it a B.
Yeah, I can agree.
Whoa, what were you gonna say? You hesitated.
I was gonna say A at first, and I was like, kind of switching between A and B. So I do agree with B though.
I would give her an A. It's just her. I don't like her second style. The whole. I mean, punk. I understand. Yeah, I don't know. I really wasn't a fan of Punk Storm, especially in X-Men Apocalypse. I definitely didn't like it. I like her. I like how she looks now. That's just me though.
Yeah, and I do like how it turns out with the gold foil and the hollow foil as well.
Okay, things what? Thor?
Tony Stark.
Oh, I missed him. I give him a B. Himself, I'd give a B. Iron Man would be an A.
Yeah,
since I don't see Iron Man here,
I'm gonna put him as a B. Also, for the same reason that Jen Walters is a B. We really should have been given the option where we could use Iron Man as a skin and not have to worry about going in game and using the emote to turn into him. That's it's just like one of those things. Like, why do you do this? We could play as Iron Man, but no, we have to play as Tony Stark first, and it's confusing as to why they did that. And not to mention, the exclusivity of the Battle Pass this season is insane because Doctor Doom you can't use Doctor Doom's cloak on any other character, which is stupid. I really don't like that. You can't use Thor's hammer, which completely understandable. I do like that idea with Thor's hammer. The fact that you can only use it on Thor and Captain America makes perfect sense. But when it comes to Doctor Doom's cloak and Iron Man's Mark 90 glider, I don't understand why they had to do that. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
I got you.
And the next one is Thor. Personally, I kind of want to put him as a B. I
I
don't
agree.
necessarily like the original Thor. I I don't know if it's because I only knew the movie version of Thor in a sense growing up, because I was interested in the comics, but like Thor in particular I didn't focus on a lot as a child, and I just don't really necessarily like the idea of how he looks.
Um, I definitely like his body. It's just the head maybe got me a little off. But
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, I did like him overall. But I can see where you're coming from with B.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was all 7 of the Battle Pass skins, but we also have the secret skins. So Wolverine,
A.
I definitely want to put him as an A, mainly because of how many styles he has. He
He
has
was really
his
good.
he has the normal style, which you see on the top here. He's got his original yellow and brown colors. He's got the Logan style, and he has the silver, gold, and hollow foil. Perfect skin. Don't think they could have done it any better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I did like him a lot. It reminds me of Deadpool, where he
Definitely.
had Maskless and then the X Force. I like it a lot.
And I think it's really funny because now you can have Wolverine fighting Deadpool.
Yeah, I like it.
It's
They
really
did
funny.
good.
All right, so the next one, we're going to continue with Marvel until Marvel's all over. Ghost Rider. I would put him as an A.
Yeah, I can see it.
I definitely think Ghost Rider was among the best that they have made this season, and he's definitely second place for the best skins. Blade was third, Ghost Rider's second. I think you know who I'm going to pick as first.
Yes, because I would pick him as first as well.
Venom.
Venom. Now, all the
Yes.
way in the front, all the way in the front, far left of A, because that's a beautiful version.
Yes.
There we go.
I like how they gave him not only the original Venom, but also the extreme Venom with like the new logo on his chest. They completely changed the design of his head. He's more corrupted looking. Um, I like how they didn't make you purchase all the Venom cosmetics separately, because he comes with a back bling and a built-in pickaxe. So that's really cool.
Venom is literally like the perfect, like, I think he's honestly, like I said, my favorite skin of the season. Because he, like you said, came with an emote, a pickaxe, a back bling, custom emote. I think it's crazy. It's you get your money's worth for this skin.
Definitely. What else we got for Marvel? We've got. Is that all? No, actually, we got Silver Surfer. I kind of want to put him at a D.
Yeah, I can see it. It wasn't that special, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I understand that why they chose Silver Surfer, because Galactus and everything. But yeah, even then I understand Silver Surfer is a very basic character. He's silver.
And
But
I did like his surfboard as a glider, but the pickaxe was just way too basic. It's literally just I probably, if I was still doing modeling for animation and stuff, I could make that pickaxe in 5 minutes because that's how basic it is. All I have to do is put a reflective texture on it, which I could easily make in Photoshop, and then I could just model it out, a couple of polygons, and then there you go. That's the pickaxe. Like, that's literally all they had to do. So
yeah,
I don't know. It could have been a little bit more thought out. And personally, I think they could have chose. I understand why they chose it because of Galactus, obviously, because he was the herald of Galactus. But I feel like they could have brought out a different skin instead, and they could have done a lot better with that, with sales.
Yeah. Do you want to do Joker and Poison Ivy next? Finish up the comics.
Yes, we can do those as well because they actually come in a pack. So the Joker bundle comes with Joker, Poison Ivy, and Midas Rex. So let's do Joker first. I kind of want to put him at a C. I don't know why.
I was gonna put him as an A.
Really? Okay.
Yes, I thought Joker. I love Joker. Joker is a really good character in my opinion. Every adaptation of Joker I've seen, I've loved. Even Batman Arkham Origins, I've loved them all.
I don't know if it's just because of the color schemes, or not the color schemes, but like the styles that they made it for him.
I mean, I don't have the skin yet because they delayed it on digital, so I can't give my 2 cents on that.
Here,
I did know they did have other styles.
Yeah. So he's got 3 select. Here's all 3. So he's got the normal style on the left, where it's just him in his tuxedo. And then there's the one on the far right, where he's actually got his jacket. And then the second is the jacket and the fedora.
That reminds me of Jack Nicholson.
Mm. So I
Yeah,
guess...
so far, yeah, I like it. I think it did justice.
Yeah, never mind. I was kind of thinking only along the first style as Joker, but looking again at these two styles, I guess I can agree. Yeah, that's definitely an A. Never mind.
Joker is just an all-time favorite for me.
All right, so the next one we got is Poison Ivy.
Does she have multiple styles too?
No. She's got two. She's got the normal human style, and she's got the Vine style. So this is the Vine style.
Okay.
So I kind of want to put this one at an A too. Not gonna lie, because I
thought that whole pack was an A basically. I really did like them.
Yeah, I can definitely agree, especially with Midas Rex, because not only does Midas Rex have the normal style without a helmet, but that's with a helmet. That looks sick, and I love that.
No. Yeah, instantly gonna give it A.
All right, so that means Poison Ivy, A. Midas Rex, A. All right, so the next ones, these were sold in the same day. They're sort of reskins in a sense, but not really. Reskins for the model and the character idea, but this is actually Fate, the Season 4 outfit, but it's called Dread Fate.
Wait, who's Fate? I don't remember Fate.
All right, Fate is this character here.
Oh, she was part of the with Omen, right?
Yep, and that's actually what these two are. We have Dread Fate and Dread Omen.
Oh.
And Dread Fate actually comes with these built-in Dread Striker pickaxes.
Wait, built into him?
Built into her.
Oh, her. Ooh.
His, unfortunately, was sold separately. But
big yikes.
Hers were built in. So she cost 1,800 for the skin and the pickaxes, but he cost 1,500. His pickaxe cost 1,200.
Ooh.
So that's kind of like a downside for him, but for her, I think it was a little bit cooler because it was built in.
Because I love the Omen set, both Omen and Fate.
Mm-hmm. I definitely
Fate.
I love the way the Dread Omen turned out. It's among one of my favorite that released this season, in my opinion. I kind of want to put him in an A.
I would give him a B for the sake. Actually, I'd give him for a C for the financial reasons. And overall, I love the style. It's just the fact they made him 1,500, and then the pickaxe cost almost just as much as the skin. No way, that wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Her though, on the other hand, I'd give an A or a B for the.
I could agree. I could agree with an A for her. So, I said A for Omen. You said C. So I think we'll put that at a B, just because it's between both of our guesses, or not guesses, but thoughts. And then we'll put Fate at an A. The next one, this is gonna be for another 5 skins. This we'll go with Timeout as a reference. So Timeout is among one of the 5 reskinned referee skins.
Is it literally all just? Is this the one you were talking about the other day, where it's just the same referee?
It's this. There's 5 different male referee skins, and then there's 5 different female referee skins.
You serious?
And the same goes for the NFL outfits. They reskinned and remade 10 different football outfits.
Oh my gosh.
So personally, all of these referee skins and all of these NFL skins, I really want to put it in F. Just for that reason.
That's a money move. They're trying to get everyone's money. Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That should have been a style. That's
solid F for the referees. I don't think there's any more here, which is cool. But the NFL skins are not here. Oh, actually it is. So NFL, I'll put that there. So NFL and the referees, I don't understand why they had to make new ones. They obviously made a lot of them already. What was the point in making new ones? I can understand
The-
making new emotes. The new emotes were okay. I didn't mind those. But new outfits?
Yeah.
Come on. The only thing that was good out of the entirety of the NFL set was the back bling that you could literally wear a logo of whatever team you wanted on your back as a hologram.
Yeah, that's still not worth it to me.
And
That's still
that was 400 V-bucks for every single symbol of each football team.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh my.
So I don't know what Fortnite's thinking, man. I don't know. And then this is another one that I'm going to talk about. The Royale Originals and the Battle Classics.
Oh, these are the defaults, right?
They brought back all the defaults, but separately or in
Oh,
bundles.
again.
You had
Wow,
to
what
buy
is
the
this?
defaults.
What is this? Swift F. Come on.
I love
Come
the
on
fact
now.
that they
This
brought
is-
back the defaults, but making them so they're not free when they already were? Come on. That's
Now
just-
I understand people. They're gonna say like, well, they were never free. We just always had them because we needed some sort of skin. And yeah, that's true. But still, if we always had the skin, why now pay for it?
Exactly. And they gave us the pickaxe for free, but they never gave us the skins or the glider for free.
Wow,
I-
a pickaxe score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A default pickaxe that literally nobody's going to use after like a few weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, it's dumb. Swift F.
So I'm putting all of them at F. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that we got the defaults back, but for them to be purchasable only, ruined it.
Nope.
All right. So the next one, we'll do. This is the Ultimate Reckoning. Last Fortnitemares we got the Final Reckoning, and this time we got the Ultimate Reckoning. This was actually the opposite gender versions of each other's skin. Last pack Final Reckoning came with Blacklight. I forgot the other one's name. It was under the file name of like Katara or something like that. And then
You know
we
what? I
had
remember
Laurel.
I remember the far right one as a female. I do
Yes.
remember that skin. Thinking about it.
Yeah, so now we have Violet, Nash, and I think his name is Bones. What is it? Trying to find the name. Okay, so Violet, Nash, and his name here was listed as La Parka, but that was changed later on to a different name. So I don't necessarily remember what the name was off the top of my head, but he does have a new name now, but that doesn't really matter in a sense. But personally, Violet is okay. I'd probably place that as a C though.
Yeah, I'd give her a C. The others D.
Personally,
maybe the middle one C.
I thought the middle one was really cool. Like I would have put that in A tier.
Really?
And Nash, I would probably put it at B.
Okay.
Nash to me was kind of like the Halloween Joker before the Joker actually released.
Okay, I get that.
But I really do like how La Parka turned out.
Okay, so what did you give? Because I gave from left to right C, C, D.
I'm going to have to give C, A, B.
Okay.
So we're on agreement. Violet is a C, so we'll place her in C. So Nash, I think what we're gonna do here. You said C.
No, I said D. I don't.
D.
But I didn't really like him. Yeah.
All right, we'll go in the middle because I said B. You said D. We'll put him at C.
Okay.
But you said this one was D as well, right?
No, I said that was a C one.
C. Okay, well, I thought he was A, so let's put him at B.
Alrighty. And then there's that pink one. I think her name you said was Vixen.
We both agreed it was Z. It was C. It's Violet.
Oh, Violet. My bad.
Now this one they only have one, but that's because of the amount of them. This is going to be the answer for the Ghostbusters, all 5 female and all 5 male. What's your thoughts on the Ghostbusters?
It was definitely a cool little collab. I didn't expect them to do it, to be honest.
Me either.
It was something literally like I felt maybe was. I don't know. Were they? I think they were pretty. They were modeled after the original Ghostbusters. right?
No, they were actually all 5 male and all 5 female were unique and their own
Really?
characters. As a matter of fact, I think they were completely brand new models that we haven't ever seen used as normal skins.
Oh, interesting.
So each one was unique, and they gave us two different choices of back blings, the Ghost Pack or the Proton Pack, and we also had the Glider and the Proton Pickaxe.
Okay. What did I mean, I might give it a B or a C. How much was it, do you know?
It was 800 per skin, 2,000 for all 5 male, 2,000 for all 5 female.
Uh oh, they were each this oh. Yeah, I'd probably give it a C.
All right. I can agree, I guess. I didn't really care for them too much. I mean, it's cool, but I feel like they could have done better. All right, the next one is Grimoire.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
This one I thought was solid A tier, not gonna lie.
I'm surprised her second style doesn't use that face mask on the side.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. They could have done that, but they might in a future update. Who knows?
Hopefully. Um, Definitely really cool skin. I do like it. It seems unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I like the hoodie aspect.
Maybe not an A for me, maybe a B, but
No, I'd give it a B. I wouldn't even
okay.
give it an A.
Yeah.
If it had that mask on, yeah, I'd give it an A. But
All right.
sadly, it did not.
Now, this next one actually released at the same time Baba Yaga did. This one's called Headlock. This is unique. This is really interesting. It's a pretty weird concept, but it fits, I guess. So I don't necessarily know what he's supposed to be in general. All I know is that he's just kind of like whatever
he's really
is, he's locked
liking
up.
it for traps. Yeah, he likes traps. He likes steel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a lot of steel on. He's got steel chains, steel that jaw thing with teeth. He's got a steel cage on his head.
Mm-hmm.
He's got steel around his leg.
Yeah, he's very interested in locks. I personally think it's a C.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a C.
All right. The next one is Heartstopper.
I'll give that a D personally.
It does come with a selectable style, but I think it's a B. I think it's really unique. The face model is completely different from anything unlike we've ever had. It's very detailed on the suit. 2 selectable styles. Pretty decent back bling. I think it's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't have a set either. It's only the back bling in the skin.
Okay.
Which it was a little bit of a missed opportunity. They could have gave us the sword as a pickaxe.
Wait, that's not a built-in pickaxe.
It's just a back bling.
Oh, it looks like she's grabbing it, and it looks like it's a pickaxe.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be, but that wasn't the case.
Oh,
very missed opportunity.
I'd say give it a C personally.
All right.
There were a lot of better opportunities they could have had, and sadly, none of them were followed up on.
Now, this one is not released. We don't know when it's coming out. This is all we really have of an image for it, is just this. I mean, I guess you can consider this an image, but...
Is that real?
It's not a pack, but it is a real skin. So this is probably the closest we have to what the skin actually looks like. It's not going to be a pack. It's not going to be a very pricey pack. There's a possibility that this is the next starter pack.
Oh, I love the starter packs personally.
So
I think they're a great deal.
This actually comes with the pickaxe that's to the left. It's called the 6-carat cutter. And this, if this is holding true and it's going to be a season 5 starter pack, then personally I think it's a good deal, and I think it's a pretty decent skin to get for that kind of price, especially since it's going to be like only $4.
Yes. I think starter packs are a great deal. Because when I first started Fortnite, I had Twitch Prime, so I got the 2 skins for free there. But I also got the starter pack I think one of the first ones ever. And I'm like, yeah, it was a great deal. $5. They gave you a whole bunch of stuff like V-Bucks. You can, it was worth it in my opinion. But yeah, I think I'd say give it a B. My personal opinion.
A D or a B?
A B. B is in like banana.
Okay, I can agree with that. I can agree. The next one is another exclusive, or we think it's going to be an exclusive. It's a reskin, so I'm pretty sure I know your opinion. It's Indigo Kuno.
Oh yeah, give that a Swift F.
Yeah,
man, exclusivity possibly and a reskin. Wow, double jeopardy.
Now the next one is Kyra. People say this is the Ariana Grande skin that's also not Ariana Grande. I don't really necessarily care for this one too much. So personally, I would say this is like C.
A D. I'd give that a D. No way, in my opinion. Okay. Even though I like the color scheme, no way.
Here, hold on 1 second. Travis, watch. That's perfect. Okay, so let's go back to that. That's cool that it's out. So the next one is a battle. It's another collab skin. This one was actually another game created by Epic Games called Battle Breakers. And this was originally, it was announced back in season 1 of chapter 2 as a Save the World hero. You reached level 50 in Battle Breakers and you unlocked it and saved the world. However, this season they made it purchasable. So Kurohomura and Razor both released in the item shop this season after 4 seasons of being in the game. I love Kurohomura. I bought this skin as soon as it came out. I absolutely love it. I have to put this A tier. Razor, however, I think it's C tier.
Yeah, the red guy, can't say that name. Definitely A. Definitely looks really cool. I like the red in his hair.
And his beard.
Lady,
his beard is that long braided thing, so that like hangs down from him.
That's fire. I like that. The girl, yeah, C or D. She doesn't look unique. Like, meh.
Kuro goes to A, and Razor we'll put C. Lachlan, the 3rd Icon series creator. This skin is definitely not, it doesn't look exactly like him, like the Ninja and Loser Fruit skins do with their creators. So that's a little bit of a downside. However, the skin itself, normally it looks like the one on the far right. The one on the left, when it's got all that electricity and the yellow and the blue surging through it, that's after you get a certain amount of eliminations in a match. So it's reactive for every kill you get, which is really cool. The pickaxes, which are seen here, are unfortunately very pricey. They're 1,200. However, the Icon series emote is 300.
Okay.
So I personally like the skin, but not enough to call it an A. I'd probably say B.
Yeah, give it a B. The look behind it's I do like it, the lightning.
Yeah, it's very, very cool concept. All right, the next one is the Shadow Strike pack. This is another pack they released with 3 reskins. Mecha Team Shadow, Night Gunner, and Shadow Archetype.
The sad thing is, I actually really did like these reskins. But again,
Archetype and Night Gunner were actually in the files for a really long time, and I originally wanted to get Shadow Archetype, but then the pack came out and I saw that it was a V-Buck pack and not a purchasable one, and I was like, I don't know. Mecha Team Shadow, definitely no. That's F. I think it's an F. I mean, yes, it looks cool because it's all black and white, but it's literally a different skin. Like, come on.
I bought Mecha Team Leader like right after that event, and
yeah. I still have yet to purchase it, but
No, that pack didn't do it justice. The whole thing gets an F, sadly.
Yeah, I can agree. Goodbye, reskins.
Haha, reskins filling up that F.
The next one is the Seeker skin, which was actually this season's starter pack. Personally, I have to
Oh, that's
say
a good
an A.
one.
I have to say A.
Yeah.
It was very well designed. It looks kind of like a knockoff Deadpool in a sense, but still it really fit the superhero season, and personally I loved it. The next one is Party Trooper. The one where if you bought it and then wore the outfit to the J Balvin concert, you got a special style. I think that it is a Skull Trooper reskin. However, it also had a little bit of a nice touch to it with the holographic design. I made the mistake, however, of purchasing said skin, but I kind of want to put it at a D tier.
Yeah, give it a D. It looks bad. It's D or F. It's one of the two.
I'll put D, just because like I do like the holographic look of like the heart and the rib cage and the bones and everything, and especially the selectable style that you got for free. That was cool too. But I did make a mistake buying that. I will admit. The next one is Patch. Okay, we'll have to look Patch skin because it doesn't come up. All right. So these two skins, Punk and Patch. Punk, I really thought was cool. I'm going to say that Punk is B, and Patch, personally, I don't like, so I'm going to say D.
Yeah, Punk, I agree with that, actually. Pretty accurately.
All right. Yeah, and Punk had a built-in, his bat that he's holding is a built-in pickaxe. Like, or not built in, but like it was sold with him in the pack.
That's good.
So for 1,600 or something like that, you got Punk.
That's good.
I thought that was cool, but yeah, I'm gonna say you said you agree with Patch being a D.
Yes, and same with Punk.
Punk is B. Okay, we're nearing the end. We're gonna do the next two, which are Storm Racer and Pit Stop. This is Storm Racer. He looks like a Power Ranger on that one style. There's 4 selectable styles. The same styles that you see on this are available on the female skin. So this is Storm Racer. Personally,
but they're all styles, though.
Yes, they're all styles.
I
kind of want to say for Storm Racer a B, just because there's different styles to it, and it's not just one reskin. Like we do have Burnout, but Burnout's not. He's got the helmet, but he's not a full on, completely redesigned character that actually looks like he's in a biker outfit. This is the closest we've gotten to a full on biker outfit on a skin.
Yeah, I'll agree with your rating.
Okay. And then for reference, this is Pit Stop. She's very similar. Same styles.
Oh yeah, literally the same. It's just a female version.
So I'm going to say B for both. All right. The next one, another Fortnitemares one. This is Ravini. Or it's actually Ravina, not Ravini. Ravina has 2 selectable styles. Both of them are kind of like glow in the dark almost. Personally, I love the design. It was very well thought out, and it did fit like that party theme, but I don't necessarily think that this is great.
What's different from the second one? The only thing I can see
the glow in the dark, and the fact that there's no lightning bolt on the glasses and the tattoos.
Yeah, her hand is okay.
Yeah, so like one of them is glow in the dark off, one of them is glow in the dark on.
Oh geez, I would think
I want to say D, honestly. It's really cool that they thought of a skin like this, but I don't think it was executed well.
I'll give it a C.
See?
I think yeah, it's definitely a C tier.
Yeah.
Because I'd give it a B if the one that didn't have glow in the dark had no lights on her. It's like it took me so long to find the little differences between the glow in the dark and regular. Like look at her leg, it's green. You know, her chest, it's green.
Yeah.
Her I think her arms, not her arms, her horns may be like purple or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe she was a little darker. I mean, yeah, if it wasn't, she wasn't as bright, it'd be better. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's with no glow right there.
Yeah, it could have been a lot better.
Yeah. Definitely. The next one, this outfit is 800 V-Bucks. It is called Sagan.
Meh.
I want to say D.
Yeah, D.
It's not really the best, in my opinion. I mean, I'm okay with the fact that they made it very low priced, but could have done better. Shimmer, most known as Shimmer Specialist. She did not release in season 2 when she was originally scheduled to, but she did release this season with a Japanese artist. Actually, no, he didn't. The Japanese artist isn't when this came out. It was Dominic Fike. Dominic Fike did a Party Royale concert, and this was in the item shop to symbolize the party aspect and the shine of his logo and stuff like that. So this skin, honestly, my first reaction was ew.
No, yeah, the chrome. It's it's not like
It looks
I mean,
like
in
a
the 80s,
knockoff.
yeah.
It looks like a knockoff Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Nothing against Lady Gaga, but this is. Ooh.
No, yeah.
I got it. I want to say F. What do you think?
Yeah, it's F or D. One of the two.
I kind of want to put it as an F. I'm sorry.
Then put it at an F. Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Now this one was most known as Wavebreaker, but he originally had Wavebreaker as a name, but that was actually the name of another starter pack skin, so they ended up changing it to Surfstrider. Surfstrider is the Intel exclusive that I was mentioning the other day. If you connect, or if you have an Intel i7 or Core i7 or Core i9 or an i5 or an i3, you were qualified to get the Surfstrider skin with the Wavecrest pickaxe and the glider. I personally don't mind the skin, like the color scheme is cool, but the fact that it's kind of like a reskin and it's also exclusive to like really high up or really low Intel.
I mean, I remember when you showed me the list and I was reading the specs required and it was like the newest CPUs and I'm like, are you kidding me? Because at the time I had an 8700K. Like, you can't be doing this to me right now. I don't like how they're like, if you have if you literally had an 8th gen Intel core and lower, you just got screwed.
Yeah.
Like, they're only supporting the people who had the money to buy higher end chips. And I don't like that. If you had an Intel card, then you should have gotten it. If you had a Ryzen, they gave you another one. I don't care. It's just doing the select minority who had the money, that wasn't fair.
Yeah, definitely not. So, I kind of want to say just not because of the skin itself, I guess, but for the skin, I'll say D, but for the fact that all of what happened with the exclusivity of it, I really want to put this as an F.
Yeah, I like the skin. I would have given it a B, but I'm giving it an F.
Yeah.
For how they handled that whole deal. And it reminds me of that one skin where I forget the name of it. When you bought I think it was an Intel Core. You bought something. It was a GPU.
It was NVIDIA. You bought NVIDIA and you got Reflex, and then they sold it in the shop. And then
after they said it was an NVIDIA card exclusive, and I'm like, are you serious?
I have no doubt they fired that guy for putting it in the shop.
Like who does that? That was one of the main, it's not the main reason I bought the card. It was one of the reasons though
why I bought it at that time, because it was on sale, and I got my money's worth for that card. I got 2 games, I got the Fortnite pack, and I got it for like $350. That was a great deal for a 1070. And they're telling me, yeah, no, yeah, that costume you got, nah, we gave it for free. We sold it in the shop again, and I'm like, what? That's the audacity of these people. And then, like, it's a green rarity skin, and then they go and give it the red version as a green. You can't, but give us a rarity bump. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Anyways, this next one is Turns. This guy actually took almost a whole year to release. He was set in a community choice between these 3 characters: Riley on the left, Stingray on the right, and Turns in the middle. Somehow, out of this community choice, the one on the left was the one that won.
Are you kidding me?
I have no idea how Turns didn't win this. Riley on the left was the winner of the community choice, and it took 3 months, almost 4, for Stingray to release. And then Turns took a whole year.
That's BS. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. No, Riley looks terrible.
Yeah.
That should have been the other 2.
The community choice aside, the skin itself is amazing. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite skins. I want to say 100%. But I just, man, they really did that dirty. Like, Turns.
Oh, for sure.
Turns did not deserve to have to release a year after a community choice, because obviously he was the best of them all. It was the fact that there was children playing this game and people that wanted sweat skins that ended up getting it. And I don't know. I feel like they kind of were thinking like, oh, maybe community choice means we get them for free. No, it ended up in the shop. That's the whole reason of a community choice. You choose which one you want to come to the shop first, and then you buy it. Oh man, I don't know. And then this one actually was in the files as an encrypted skin since the very end of season 2. This is called Wildcat. This actually ended up being a Nintendo Switch bundle, which just went live in the US starting today. So it is a skin.
Is it free for everyone if you have a Switch, or?
No, it is a specific bundle you have to buy with a brand new Switch.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not buying a Switch for a skin.
Yeah.
They can fight me.
It includes the Wildcat bundle with the skin, no pickaxe, no glider, even though it says the bundle. It comes with 2,000 V-Bucks and a custom Fortnite Switch with all these different character icons on it.
The dock looks nice on the Switch, because I think the dock's very cool. Is that a custom? Those are custom controllers. Oh, wow. Okay. Yep.
It is a custom Switch themed after Fortnite, and it comes already with Fortnite already installed, from what I hear. But the fact that they made this a skin on a bundle, note they said bundle, and the glider and the pickaxe that was supposed to have been granted with it never came in the pack. There is still a glider and a pickaxe in the files for this thing that never released. And just for the lone reason that they made this a Nintendo Switch purchase exclusive, like you have to buy an entirely new Switch to get it. I'm kind of thinking F. Yeah, not really.
Man, most of these Fs, just for the record, to scroll that down, a lot of this has just been poor financial choices on Epic's part. Either skin or reskins, really dumb decisions, or both at once. Yeah. And I mean, come on.
It's just, man, I don't know. They could have done this so much better.
If you have $300 to spare on a new Switch for a skin pack that probably costs you $15, man, you have the life.
Yeah. This guy, this one was very, very clever. They finally did a Jekyll and Hyde. This dude cost normal epic price, which is $1,500. He has a built-in emote that switches styles from the doctor to the monster. Or if you want, you can do either the doctor only or the monster only. So you can choose which one you want to do. You want to do doctor or you want to do monster, and if there is at some point during the game you want to change your mind, the emote switches your character.
I like that.
So personally, I think Good Doctor is worth an A, just because of
Yeah.
how well designed it is, as well as the interactivity of it during match. Like, let's say, oh, I don't want to play as Doctor anymore. It's nighttime. I kind of want to let my inner werewolf shine. Well, there we go. Use the emote, put a little juice in your potion, drink the slurp, and then suddenly, blah, I'm a monster. Like, it's really cool. So
Yeah, give that an A.
yeah, definitely A. And then this last one, trying to remember her name. I'm just gonna look up Stake and Stalker because I know that's the pickaxe. Victoria Saint, that's her name. Victoria Saint was, it's kind of like a new Calamity in a sense. Cause like this looks very similar to the Season 6 Battle Pass skin. The tier 1.
Is that the picture right below it? Is that a second style or something?
Yes. That is a second style. So you can choose to have the hat on or the hat off. And it's, I don't know. I don't necessarily like the back bling, but the skin itself is actually very well designed. I don't mind it. But I don't necessarily think it's, I kind of want to say borderline B and C.
Yeah.
I just don't
I
know
have
which to choose between the both.
Hmm.
I would say a C.
I was gonna say I'm leaning more towards a C than I am a B, but still, it's a decently made skin. I mean, to think like you think back at all these other tier skins we have on C, Corrupted Legends was decently made. I mean, yes, it's reskin, but it's decently made. There's in-game corruption slider to choose which amount of corruption you want. I mean, Heartstopper was decently designed. Nash was decently designed. Razor was decently designed. The superhero skins, I mean, great concept. Some of them just didn't look the greatest. But like this whole tier list, it just goes to show that Fortnite can have a lot of mishaps. They can have a lot of poor decisions. But in the long run, they do make a lot of really good stuff. And I have to commend them for keeping going and keeping making all these amazing things, even after all of what's happened with Fortnite and like with the whole Apple situation and people saying the game was dead, and they're just thriving more than they ever have right now. And I absolutely love that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tier list of Chapter 2, Season 4. Chris, if you want to do this again next season at the very end of Season 5, I am totally down for that. The last time I did one of these tier lists was actually the end of Season 2, and I did it by myself, and that took forever to edit because I was cutting out and saying a lot of random stuff and going on this long rant for a while. So I think based off of how this one went, we might even be able to keep it unedited.
Yeah. Hopefully, if people like my opinions, I try to be, as non-biased as possible when it comes to this.
Mm-hmm. And you definitely brought up a lot of really good points. Like there's a lot of things that I probably wouldn't have thought of off the top of my head that really do make sense, and it really does impact the skins in a sense, and as to how well they performed in game as like being purchased, as well as how they look. Like it doesn't matter how well something looks. Sometimes it could be a really good concept. Like just look at the superhero skins. There's a couple of them that are really the best. They don't really look all that great, but they still have so many options that it's perfect. And they couldn't have done it any better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, that is all. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do so. There is a big red button on the bottom of the screen that says subscribe, as well as a bell right next to it to stay notified on my videos. If you want to go follow Guardian of Exile on Twitch, that is twitch.tv/GuardianOfExile. I'm sure he will not disagree with you, or he won't berate you in any way for going and following his Twitch channel, because this dude here deserves the recognition. He streams a lot. He does a lot of hard work, and I've noticed he does a lot of hard work, and he really does deserve it. So go show him some love.
What a guy.
Go show him some love. It's true. I'm not just saying this because it's a YouTube video, dude. You've helped me through a lot, so like it's true. You definitely deserve the recognition.
Oh, thank you. First stream I'll be doing is probably hopefully next week. Rebuilding my computer this week if everything goes smoothly with Intel. First stream will be shiny hunting Lugia on Pokemon Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventures. So that'll be fun. Hopefully we find a few shinies.
Indeed. Maybe later tonight when we watch The Office, you'll get that shiny Regirock.
You know, this entire time I've been doing Regirock, I'm doing Encounter right now. It's not shiny. You know,
we just gotta watch The Office, man. We just gotta watch The Office, and then you'll get it like in the first 10 tries.
That's it. All I gotta do. I need Seth, Antonio, you watching The Office, and suddenly I'll just see the guy come up brown, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there he is. Yep. It's only been over 2 weeks. This is longer than Regice and Registu combined. So I'm kind of pulling out my hair right now.
Yeah. Well, I have faith you'll get it eventually. But anyways, that's all for the video. We're going to end this here. One thing I didn't mention is that if you want to use my supporter creator code, here it is on screen. I will edit this in post. It is StrawDesertHD. And a lot of you have noticed that some of your other favorite creators are probably getting codes now. Supporter Creator 2.0 just opened up today. Which means that if you are a creator and you have over 1,000 followers on any platform, you are now able to get a supporter creator code. So good luck to all of you out there trying to get a code. That is all from me and Chris for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the live event for Galactus. It's going to be great, and I can't wait. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.